Hello again, sports fans, and welcome to Between Period Action tonight with the fantastic Flyers and their wives. Hey, Bobby Clark, come on over and say hello to everyone.
How do you do?
What's the total maximum output of points you might get this year?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Whoa, here's that big bully coming now. Dave Schultz, when all your penalties are total up, what do you think the records will show this year?
The record shows I took the blows and did my way.
Dave, just what is it really like on the ice when both teams get into an all-out free-for-all?
1, 2, yeah.
Do you gloat over your beaten opponents? I mean, what do you say after a fight?
I got you.
Dave, a question. It seems that whenever you're going off the ice, you're talking to the linesmen. What is it you're saying when they're pushing you to the penalty box?
You can do anything but off of my blue suede shoes.
Excuse me, Dave, but I see Billy Barber talking with his wife by the lockers over there. Let's see, Mrs. Barber, what advice are you giving Billy?
Don't be a hero.
Excuse me, Mrs. Barber, what is it that we always hear you yelling at the opposing players?
Don't mess with the wheel.
Well, moving right out in front, there's Joe Watson. Hi, Joe. Who's that you're with? Jimmy and Joe Watson. Joe, suppose an opposing player wants to fight with Jim. I mean, what advice do you have for them?
Don't mess around with Jim.
Excuse me, ma'am. Who are you looking for?
Funny face.
Oh, well, you must be Mrs. Bernie Perrant, wife of the Flyers' masked wonder. What do you think your family is going to be doing if the Flyers win the Stanley Cup? Bernie, what's it like for a goalie to get a shutout in the National Hockey League? At the risk of aggravating you, we must ask, what on your rare bad game, what do you see in your dreams?
1, 2, 3, red light.
Bernie, what do you say to your guys? What do you say to the defense when the puck is at the Flyers' end of the rink?
I need somebody.
Excuse me, Coach Fred Shiro. How does the team look to you? I mean, are the Flyers going to win it all this year?
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
Coach Shiro, we understand that you've learned most of your hockey technique in high school. Coach, just what are your views when you look back on your days in high school?
When I think back on all the crap I learned in high school.
Coach, just a couple of questions about your players. For instance, Bob, the Hound Kelly. What do you say that gets him motivating so fast?
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Coach, I understand you sometimes yell at your players when mistakes occur. Like, what did you say to Tommy Bladen after the Chicago game?
Bring down your head, Tom.
We hear a lot about your blackboard sayings, Coach. What's the latest? Coach Shiro, how do you explain the Flyers' extraordinary record? Well, now, Coach, Montreal has reigned supreme in hockey for so long. Can you see changes coming?
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Thank you, Coach Shiro. Between the Periods, all brought to you by this station. This is Gene Earlhart at the Spectrum.
That's all. Yeah.